What happens when a powerful CEO steps out of his comfort zone and into the shoes of the less fortunate? What truths does he uncover when he chooses to see the world from their perspective? Let's dive in to see a journey that changes lives forever. In a bustling city filled with the sound of honking cars and hurried footsteps, there lived a man named Adrian Reed. Adrian wasn't just anyone. He was the CEO of Reed Tech Industries, one of the biggest technology companies in the country. Known for his sharp suits, $1 million smile, and unmatched intelligence, Adrian was a man who seemed to have it all. But behind the closed doors of his luxurious office, Adrian felt disconnected. He often wondered if his decisions, crafted from the heights of his skyscraper office, truly reflected the needs of the people working under him. Were the policies he signed helping, or were they just words on paper? One cold evening, a conversation with his assistant sparked an idea. Adrian decided to go undercover as an ordinary man to understand the struggles of those at the bottom of the ladder. It wasn't about publicity. It was personal. Adrian wanted to see the world through different eyes. Adrian traded his tailored suits for a simple jacket and worn-out sneakers. With an old backpack slung over his shoulder, he left his life of comfort behind for a week. His first destination was one of the city's industrial zones, where he hoped to blend in with the crowd. After a few hours of wandering, Adrian sat on a park bench to rest. That's when he noticed a homeless man sitting across the street. The man had a tattered blanket wrapped around him and a cardboard sign that read, "Hungry and cold, anything helps." Adrian watched as dozens of people passed by without a glance. Some looked uncomfortable, others just ignored him. Something stirred inside Adrian. He walked across the street and handed the man a few dollars. "Here, grab something warm to eat," he said. The man looked up, surprised. "Thank you," he muttered. Adrian felt a tug of curiosity. "What's your name?" he asked. "Tom," the man replied, his voice low. Adrian sat down beside Tom, ignoring the strange looks from passers-by. Over the next hour, Tom shared his story. He had once worked as a welder but lost his job when the factory shut down. One bad month turned into years of struggle, and before he knew it, he was on the streets. Adrian listened intently, each word hitting him like a blow. "What keeps you going?" Adrian asked. Tom smiled faintly. "Hope," he said. "Even when the world turns its back on you, hope is all you've got." That night, Adrian couldn't sleep. Tom's story lingered in his mind. He decided to help Tom, not with charity, but with a chance to rebuild his life. The next day, Adrian offered Tom a job. "It's not much," he said, "but it's honest work." He didn't reveal his identity as a CEO. To Tom, Adrian was just another man trying to make a difference. Tom hesitated, but eventually agreed. Adrian took him to a small warehouse where they could start sorting old electronics for recycling. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a start. As they worked side by side, Adrian learned more about Tom's struggles, and a bond began to form. For Tom, Adrian was a beacon of kindness in a dark world. For Adrian, Tom was a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. One afternoon, as they were packing up for the day, a man in a suit arrived at the warehouse. He was one of Adrian's top executives, sent to deliver urgent documents. Seeing Adrian in dirty clothes, working alongside a homeless man, the executive froze. "Mr. Reed," he blurted out. Tom's eyes widened. "Wait, you're Adrian Reed, the CEO?" Adrian sighed. The truth was out. He explained his reason for going undercover, expecting anger or disappointment, but Tom just smiled. "I don't care who you are," Tom said. "You gave me a chance when no one else would. That's what matters." As the days passed, Adrian helped Tom rebuild his confidence. He introduced him to vocational training programs and even arranged for a small apartment. But the biggest surprise came when Tom revealed a hidden talent. He was an incredible mechanic. Adrian decided to take a chance. He gave Tom a position at Reed Tech's maintenance division, where his skills could shine. Tom thrived, earning the respect of his colleagues and proving that everyone deserves a second chance. But the story didn't end there. One day, while cleaning out an old locker, Tom found blueprints for an energy-efficient generator. It was a project he had worked on years ago, but never completed. Adrian saw potential in it and provided resources to bring it to life. The generator became a breakthrough product for Reed Tech, revolutionizing the industry and providing affordable energy to low-income communities. Tom's invention not only changed his life, but impacted countless others. In the end, Adrian's decision to go undercover did more than reconnect him with his employees. It reminded him of the power of compassion and the importance of lifting others up. As for Tom, he proved that with a little hope and a helping hand, anyone can rise above their circumstances. And so, the man who had once been ignored on the streets became a symbol of resilience and innovation, thanks to the kindness of an undercover CEO who chose to see the world differently. Sometimes all it takes is one person to see potential where others see none. And sometimes that person is the one you least expect. Adrian's journey reminds us that true success isn't measured by wealth, but by the lives we touch along the way. That's the story, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure sharing it with you all. Don't forget to comment below and let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to see the global reach of these stories. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more amazing stories, tips, and tricks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. If you'd like to show some extra love, tap the 3 dots near the share button and send a super thanks.